Now, the country's big banks are warning customers about an increase in vehicle purchase scams. They say that criminals place online adverts for fake vehicles at hugely discounted prices, this to lure in buyers. Well, the fraudsters then put pressure on prospective buyers to pay to secure the vehicle. And after payment, they then disappear, leaving the buyer without any money and wheels. Samir Kumandan from Searchworks joins us to talk about how to avoid falling victim to such scams. And Samir, thank you so much for your time. Good morning to you. How popular and common are these scams? I have to be honest with you. This is the first time I'm hearing about a vehicle scam online, but it seems there are many victims who fall into this scam.
Good morning, Tamila. Thank you for having me. Yes, there's quite a few scams going on at the moment. It's really common. You're hearing about it more and more often every day. People are being taken, all their money has been taken away from them, and they don't actually have any vehicles to prove afterwards.
Yeah, and with that being said, I mean, is it online? Does it usually happen online, or do they lure you to the actual fake car dealership? What's usually, some of the testimonies and realities on the ground?
Yeah, so most of the time it's online. What they do is they sell the car at way below market value. So you think you're getting an awesome deal for this vehicle, but unfortunately then they demand a deposit, as you said, and then they just run away with your money and they disappear. You don't hear from them again.
Yeah. So obviously we're having this conversation because we want South Africans to avoid falling victims. How do we do so?
Yes, that's good. Yes, so my most important tip for any consumer or potential buyer is an informed consumer is the best consumer to be. So you are able now to get auto reports from various sources. They're readily available for consumers to get up-to-date vehicle information on these reports. So you can actually double-check that the vehicle actually exists, that the VIN number, all the details of the vehicle check out before you actually see the vehicle. Also, you need to make sure that you can profile the seller as much as you can. If you see the seller selling different vehicles or the same vehicle across numerous different websites or market platforms, you should be wary of this, as it could possibly be a scam. Also, when you look at pictures of the vehicle, look out for it not being showroom pictures and rather the pictures of the actual vehicle that you're trying to buy. Because often they put these showroom pictures that they get off the internet and you get enticed by that as well. Yes, and also they are. You should be wary of vehicles that's being sold way below market value. Often, if it's too good, if it sounds too good to be true, then it often is too good to be true.
Yeah.
And then also, do not pay any money until you have physically seen the vehicle. Do not get pressurized to secure the deal or anything like that, because if you do not see the vehicle might not exist. You're transferring your hard-earned cash over, and then you often don't see the person again or the vehicle at all.
Yeah.
And then finally, just to make sure that go through a authorized, reputable dealership. Often this gives you your own peace of mind that you know that the car is there, it's a valid vehicle, and then there's warranties of buying second-hand cars as well, which could assist you in the future.
So important, and so many important tips we've shared there, Samir, especially to not make payment until you've actually seen the car, and also other documents that need to prove that this car is legitimate. But also, I mean, e-commerce is booming right now, and with that being said, there are a lot of, unsecured as well as, scammers online. How do I know that the website I'm on is a safe and trusted as well as credible source for me to even be looking to purchase a car in the first place?
Yes, so I think the best way to see is we've got a lot of vehicle dealership websites out there that are trusted, that are registered. You can go and that actually dealers sell vehicles on those type of websites. And I'd rather stick to that type of website rather than the free advert websites where anybody can post anything. Like I say, you've got to do research on the car. If you see something on a free website that anybody can post, that you've got to do the research. Get the auto reports. They are available, like I say. You can get the auto report and just double check all the details and make sure you see the vehicle before you do any transfer.
Samir, unfortunately, we're having this discussion now to warn South Africans. Perhaps some have already fallen victim. They've already purchased, these fake and, scammed, deals, these cars and vehicles. What can they do? Can they press charges? Can they pursue this legally? Do they even stand a chance to have these scammers prosecuted?
Well, they can obviously go to the local police stations, press charges against them, but scammers are very intelligent. You can try and pursue charges against them. You have to obviously, with the police, South African Police Services, try and do that. But most of the time, the scammers are long gone with your hard-earned cash already, and have tried opening up a new scam.
Yeah. So in essence, prevention is better than cure. Just rather prevent falling victim. All right, Samir, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Samir Kumandan from Searchworks, who joins us just to tell us about how to avoid falling victim of buying a fake car. Perhaps you've been online, you've seen this discounted vehicle that you want to purchase, very tempted to do so. Do not, until you are sure that that car definitely is legit.